we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that on camera. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's start off with my normal greeting. Good Filipino morning to everybody. Derek with QAdventures here. We're back with Ian today, our VIP. How are you, Ian?
I'm very well.
Good. Have you been watching your own video?
Yes. I got it yesterday.
Yeah? Yesterday you did?
Yeah.
And then
I think it was yesterday.
have
She poked it in front of me.
she poked it in front of you?
Yeah.
That's the only time that you would watch my content is because she forced you?
No. I can't find it otherwise.
You can't find it otherwise?
No.
So you're similar to me. We're not great with technology, yeah?
No.
Yeah. And then because I still use my US number and we were talking about WhatsApp and you don't even know what the heck WhatsApp is.
I downloaded it, but it asks you so many questions I can't answer.
Yeah. It asks you like pretty much your entire history
Yes.
before you can finalize that account.
Yeah.
No. Do you have a Facebook account?
No.
No. So just your regular Filipino phone. That's it.
Yes.
Other than that, you don't have any other mode of communication.
Messenger.
Yeah, so that's Facebook Messenger. So you use Messenger.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. it's okay, Ian.
I don't know how to use that.
Yeah. So, like...
I've got people on it.
Yeah.
I know how to use them. If they've got a green light,
Uh-huh.
I can call them. If they haven't, I can't call them.
You still can, because if I'm offline, like the app is still running in the background. So when you call, even without the green light, my phone will ring, but maybe, sometimes, people won't pick up because they're in the middle of showering or whatever it is, or they just don't.
Yeah, but I don't know how to load it. I've got Cyrene. I have a daughter who's just taking a shower.
Yeah.
I think she's taking a shower. She's on there twice, and
That's okay.
yeah, I can't get her.
Yeah, I can't get her all the, most of the time, and she's very savvy with technology, with phone functions and stuff like that. And I, like maybe 8 out of 10 times I wouldn't get her.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because she's either occupied, she didn't hear the phone, or whatever the reason is. So that shouldn't deter you from trying, though. I bet you if your daughter calls you because you're more available.
No, it don't work. We've had
Doesn't
the
work?
phones. No, we've had the phones
okay.
side by side.
We'll get it figured out.
Huh?
We'll get it figured out for you. The purpose of today's video also, part of it is, I want to establish and ask you, that's why I'm asking you these questions. Do you have any other modes of contact besides, like local phone? Because the last time I was here, I did not turn on my phone. I did not turn on the camera. So, there was a few things that you said, which I want you to repeat momentarily, which was a little bit, it tugged at my heartstring a little bit. And then because of my age and I'm not going, I don't have any experience or past experience with surgery and stuff like that, I am very ill prepared to answer your question or even have a rebuttal or speak anything close to that. So I feel very bad that, especially with medical procedures and symptoms and stuff like that, people do tell me and convey information to me. But at my age and, I'm not really looking, or those kind of information, it kind of goes in one ear, out the other, because, what's more interesting to me is what is the next waterfall, the next adventure that I'm going to. So when you're talking about, medical conditions and medical treatment, I'm not there yet, to really pay attention. So do you remember what we were talking about?
No.
No? You were, on the first video, we were talking about potential, operational, or surgical procedures to correct, your injury and stuff like that. And then when I did not turn on my camera on my last visit, you indicated that you had some concerns with your age and the invasive nature of the surgery. Do you care to repeat that?
Well, I will. I'll repeat it as best I can.
Yeah, why don't you do that? So then I'm not speaking on your behalf, you know. Why don't you just repeat it the best you can? What were your concerns?
Well, the pain,
Mm-hmm.
for one,
Mm-hmm.
like wet weather,
Mm-hmm.
aches, pains.
Mm-hmm.
Two, is it left in there?
What is that? 2 is what?
Two, is the metal left in there?
Oh, okay. So a foreign object, metal,
Yeah.
being left in there. Okay. A
Uh,
natural aspect of it.
yeah.
Okay.
Your body tries to get rid of it.
See, those are the things that I don't have a rebuttal to, because, you know, what you say, your body try to get rid of it because, you know, it's not natural bone, is a foreign object. You know, it sounds to me is logical, right, to have that conclusion. But at the same time, that's your daughter peeking out.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, it's just like in my mind, you know, with the scientific advancement and the medical advancement, you know, and a lot of people has gone through these kind of procedures, and, you know, like their body is not rejecting it or.
And three,
Go ahead.
three is here, like Acton Doctors Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
They wheel them in one end, and they come out in a pine box to the other end.
A pine box on the other.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're already fit to go underground.
Yeah. Yeah. The hole, the
Yeah, you know,
6 foot hole is dug 3 foot. It's just already halfway there.
Yeah,
Okay. I mean, those are legitimate concerns.
yeah. The concern is, am I going to live through the procedure?
Yeah.
And what's my quality of life going to be like
Yeah.
afterwards?
Yeah. Yeah. The consequences of the procedure, whether
Yeah.
positive or negative, you know, is
And
go
The
ahead.
thing is, it's pretty well healed up now,
Uh-huh.
and that means they obviously going to have to break it again
Mm-hmm.
to get it to line up,
Mm-hmm.
and put a pin in,
Mm-hmm.
and stretch it and stretch it and stretch it until
4 inches.
about
Roughly. About 2? Okay.
2 inches. A rough guess.
So at your age, you don't want to go through that.
Well, I don't know whether it's going to be beneficial,
Uh-huh.
and is there any other way of? I don't mind using this
Uh-huh.
if I can use it.
Uh-huh. And
Probably.
he is pointed to his walker, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just don't know.
Okay. And what is the problem with using the walker now? You mentioned that your leg is not straightened.
Well, I pointed in the wrong direction.
You were facing the walker to the wrong direction.
Well, I stand up, face it with the left leg,
Uh-huh.
right,
Uh-huh.
straight ahead, and
Uh-huh.
the right leg is like 90 degrees.
Oh, okay. Like a very exaggerated pigeon feet. pretty
Yeah.
much. Okay.
Plus it's short.
Yeah. So we talked briefly last time, when the camera was off, that, you know, the alternative was to get something, like a medical procedure done that is not as invasive and straighten
Yeah.
out your leg. And have you since then till now, have you have you favor one over another?
No, so I can't get any real advice.
Yeah. And then, and then we also talked about that, you know, like, because of my inexperience and, you know, with these kind of things, you know, like you don't have access to anybody that perhaps went through these kind of or similar operations to talk to console with.
That's it.
Is that correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if anybody out there that is watching this, I see the comment section, a lot of comments, a lot of relevant comments were made on the video. But if anybody has time to reach out to Ian, after the video is done, off camera, I'm going to figure out his Facebook Messenger contact information, and then I'll list the link on the video description below. So, if you don't mind, or if you have the time to reach out to Ian and maybe, offer some kind of wisdom, moral support, or speak on your, past experience with these similar operations and the recovery process, I think that will help pick up Ian's morale a little bit, right? You think so?
Number two, she's waving at me.
Number two, what?
She's not very well.
Well, and then the last conversation we had also was, we touch a little bit on, the very people that are, I guess, giving you quote unquote advice. They've never had any kind of, past experience with these kind of things as well. So, you were perceiving these, I guess, advice or a lack of advice as just chitter chatter over, I guess, wisdom, a lack of wisdom, because everybody that is talking to you, never had these kind of experiences before.
That's it.
Yeah. So that, kind of had you feeling down a little bit because you don't know, what is being said to you is relevant or not?
The thing is, if I want to go out, it's I gotta get prepared an hour earlier.
Yeah.
And then it's only as far as Grandma. That's if Melody's feeling okay. But she has to tote me onto back her trike. It's the only place I can ride on a trike.
Yeah. A taxi doesn't work?
No.
Too small of a space?
Yeah.
So the back of the trike is just more open?
Yes.
Okay.
But she has a job to get me on.
Yeah.
The trike.
Yeah. So for any day that she wakes up and feel lethargic or tired or something like that, then you're in prison here, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then how often do you actually go out, or how often does Melanie?
About twice a month.
About twice a month?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm lucky.
Yeah. And and I sympathize with you. It's just like sometimes I come down with a bad case of the flu or something, and I'm like bedridden for even after 5 hours. I just maybe it's just my ADHD or something like that. It just doesn't feel normal. I need to get out. So for some sunshine and fresh air. But getting back to that though, it's just you're still ill-equipped to decide whether invasive operation to correct, or just a simple or a simpler procedure to straighten out your leg, and you would tolerate the
See, I have to rely on my oldest daughter to get information, and she doesn't really relay it on
yeah, she has a busy schedule too, I would assume. Yeah, because she works. And
long hours as well.
Yeah. The Filipino workforce, they do work very long hours. And let me ask you, Melanie. But
probably a cat.
Did you mention over the phone, again, I didn't hear you clearly because of the static over the phone and the English and stuff like that, English accent and stuff like that, I wasn't too clear. Did you mention that you went to the doctor in the last 2 days or something?
Well, we've been, but we haven't seen a doctor.
So you went there.
All they done is took 500 pesos off my daughter just to read a report.
What report?
CBC.
And when was the CBC taken?
When was CBC taken?
Was it like in the recent days or last year or
Oh no, it's recent days.
recent days?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
about a week ago.
So what is the CBC? Enlighten me.
Count. Blood
Blood?
count.
Blood test?
No,
Yeah, so
well,
what-
come out here.
What kind of infection? Yeah, a lot of commenters are speculating that that's cellulitis.
Yeah,
So the doctor diagnosed you with cellulitis,
yeah.
and that needs to be treated urgently.
Yes,
And is it being treated?
yes,
Yes, right?
yes. Well, it was. They gave me 7 days worth of medicine.
Antibiotics?
Yeah. That cost me.
Did you finish the 7-day treatment?
Yes.
Is it getting better?
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure there's a follow-up doctor visit,
No,
but there needs to be
it needs to be.
to see if it's effective.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then how much was you said 500 for the professional fee?
Professional fee just to read the report.
Yeah. And then the prescription was how much? The antibiotics.
4,000, 5,000.
The one tablet is in another pharmacy, 400. Something like that. The one tablet.
The single tablet for 200.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
If I do in another, 190, it's not the same price.
Yeah.
Like two tablets with one.
And then the
And
7-day worth of antibiotics, how much was that?
no, two antibiotics. One is 4 times a day.
Uh-huh.
And one is twice a day.
Yeah.
And they've been finished now for a week,
Uh-huh.
nearly a week.
Uh-huh. So
Is that that's
previously we talked about, setting a doctor appointment at Mactan Doc for this upcoming Friday, which is 2 days from today.
Yeah.
Uh
I can't. How do I get there? I don't have a number.
I'm sorry?
I don't have any numbers.
Numbers to what? To make the appointment? To
Yeah.
the doctors? Okay. And Melanie can't go on your behalf to make the appointment.
So she says she looks after me, and my youngest daughter, my oldest daughter, my youngest daughter is pregnant, about 8 months,
Mhm.
so she can't do anything.
Mhm.
And my eldest stepdaughter, she'll go, but she don't report. She just pays money out.
Uh-huh.
She don't.
She doesn't give you the details.
No,
The important information.
no.
Which is understandable because they're both younger, in the 30s, and maybe she's just overwhelmed with, like personal life stuff. Can you remind me again why Melanie can't go make an appointment for you? Your wife?
Because she says she looks after me.
Oh, because she's obligated to stay home and
Yeah.
look after you. Okay.
And to get down there, even if it is only for it's 100 pesos
Uh-huh.
on tricycle,
Yeah.
100 pesos back.
Yeah. So would it be, like, if money wasn't an issue, would it be possible to ask one of the neighbors to, like, give them like,
It would be, but they all want paying.
what's that?
They all want paying.
Yeah, but if we give them like, say, 100, 200 pesos to look after you for an hour, 2 hours,
A 500 to 1,000 more like.
just for an hour, 2
Yeah.
hours, shit, I want to do that. I wanted to apply for that job. The 500 to 1,000 for an hour, 2 hours.
There,
I'm sure somebody can watch after him for like
Yeah.
an hour,
Yeah.
so you can go make the appointment.
Yes.
Who?
Yeah, so it's okay. Let Melanie.
My daughter.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We're going.
So you can go and make the appointment at Mactan Docks, which is just right outside here. And then when you're done making the appointment, you come back and relieve your daughter and take care of him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, we don't want to take her and my daughter go in Pakistan.
yeah. Well, there. That's same too. Melanie will stay home, and then you're to take care of you, and Melanie can go. I'm sorry, your daughter can go to Mactan Dock to make
Yeah,
the
sure.
appointment.
Yeah, but she'll come back and she just this. Oh, so and so.
Okay.
And you don't have a time. She'll make it in the morning.
We have to make a compromise. Like I understand where you're coming from. Like she doesn't report to you with the details,
No.
but I think this is a very simple task. Just to go make an appointment with a specialist, to do some X-rays and stuff like that. And even Mactan Dock, you can be a walk-in. You don't need an appointment. You might have to wait, like 10, 15 minutes longer versus if you have an appointment. But even when you have an appointment, they, don't really tend to you right away.
Appointment here is a waste of time.
It's a waste of time. Yeah. Yeah. Are you still going though? I mean, like, are you still going on Friday as a walk-in?
Yes.
Okay. Then, well, what time are you thinking?
Well, see, I don't know.
Okay. We can.
No, you come here.
It's okay. Don't insist. Yeah. Don't force her. We'll figure it out. I'm just asking these questions so I can
Yeah, but
coordinate.
I want to ask her. What time Friday? What time do they operate?
I'll be right back.
What time are the business hours?
Oh, they open
24.
about 8 p.m.
Oh, Tuesday to Thursday. Oh.
So this is all top secret.
Yeah. It's not.
I have to find out these things. They answer everything in Filipino.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to make the situation better, not worse. So Saturday is what? Not Saturday. 3 p.m. Right. So it'll be
What's a
safe.
yellow card? I thought you said yellow card.
Yeah. So okay, so it sounds like Friday the doctors are not there. From the scheduling.
Thursdays. The Thursdays.
Yeah, they're there from Tuesday through Thursday,
Yeah.
from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And then on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Saturday, the scheduling is terrible for us because we're never home.
Yeah.
Because we have our obligations. So it sounds like, there's no point in going Friday because the doctor's not going to be there anyway. So we'll try for Tuesday when our time is available so we can go with you at 4 p.m. So we don't want to go
Well, what time?
3 to 5, Tuesday through Thursday, 3 to 5, she said.
I called them last time. Then they said it's okay if you go walking. No.
Yeah. So we'll just do a walk-in and
Yeah, but you gotta get. We tried that yesterday. For X-ray.
I try the third one.
Well, where to see a doctor first
uh-huh.
to get paper to go for X-ray,
Okay.
right? Then, otherwise they wouldn't. They wouldn't think. So that's 1,000 pesos. 500 to see.
Okay.
1,000 pesos for X-ray.
500 to see and 1,000
Yeah,
for X-rays.
yeah.
Okay.
Then go back 500 more.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2,000,
Mm-hmm.
and so on.
Yeah. No, I totally understand. Money is a big issue, and that's why we collected a few, and we wanted to give you some money today to mitigate these, to offset these costs. That's why I was asking you. How much the antibiotics and stuff like that are. For now, this is 12,000.
That will cover it.
Yeah. So for now, this is 12,000, and then you can count it on camera. That's okay.
I believe you.
But yeah. So that's more than enough. That's enough to cover your antibiotics that you paid for out of your pocket. After we initially met. To help you recuperate that, and then on Tuesday, what's today? Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow we can't make it because it's so last minute. We already have our obligation. So on Tuesday, we will do our best. We will communicate, and do our best to come over here.
Yeah.
So I can sit with you, and then while she can go with Melanie, I can go with Melanie to Mactan Dock, and maybe make it and see if the doctor is there. If the doctor is there, then you and I can go to the doctor and do the X-rays and the examination and stuff like that. Okay, and we'll figure out all the specific details, like what are the options, especially your cellulitis. That needs to be treated right away, and I wanted you to have access to some money because we can't physically be here with you all the times, so you can mitigate the cellulitis, which is a very serious thing, immediately. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit progress.
Well, that has gone down a lot.
Yeah, it has gone down a lot, especially on the calf, the leg area.
Yeah.
But your foot is still very swollen.
Yeah.
There's progress there, but over there, just visually looks the same to me from the last time I saw you. But yeah, definitely go back to the doctor, and since you're already done with your 7-day cycle of the antibiotics, and go back to the doctor, pay them another 500 professional fee at least to get a follow-up on the cellulitis, and see if the antibiotics are doing anything, to help the situation or improve the situation, and if you need more prescriptions, so on and whatnot.
See, this is the thing. It's being prisoner.
What's that?
Being prisoner here.
I understand, and being a prisoner here for about over 12 months, it was tough.
I mean, Melanie does the best she possibly can.
Which I applaud her for. Yes,
She really does.
yes, and I applaud her for that, and that's why people like you and I come over here to meet beautiful people like that, because they're so nurturing. But now that you have like 12,000, mitigate that. Get a follow-up, even if they need to prescribe you something more. I'm ignorant, completely ignorant.
Yeah.
If they need to prescribe you more antibiotics or whatever medication, you need to mitigate that first. At least we're making some progress since we met. Okay, and then we'll come back on Tuesday, and we'll go to Mactan Dock and try and see if we can intervene. Yeah, we don't want to go on your behalf because I don't want the responsibility of having access to your personal information. So I'll sit here with you for an hour or two while the ladies go to the hospital and make sure the doctor is there, so it doesn't inconvene you to get on the bike, go all the way there, and to find out the doctor's not available and come back.
Yeah, I have to get on the back of a tricycle.
Correct. So we'll do that on Tuesday. We'll figure that out on Tuesday after 3 in the afternoon.
Is it after 3?
It's okay.
She's so easygoing. You're so easygoing, Melanie.
It's okay, no problem. You can go.
Yeah. So that money is just for you to, like get some medication and do whatever follow up that you need to do while, between now and Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 3,000 of that will go directly to my daughter.
Yeah, that's fine. To help her recuperate whatever her contribution is to help you out with your situation.
Yeah. Plus, Tam Plus and Lazard.
What's that? Lazada?
Lazard.
What is that?
That's for high blood. High blood.
Oh, okay. You're talking about high blood
Yeah.
medication, and I'm
Yeah.
talking about online shopping. That tells you how ignorant I am. But yeah, I still have access to the rest of the donation money.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to make sure that it's going towards like the medical procedures and stuff like that, and and then also in the background though, I'm gonna help you like going forward. It's just like I'm gonna help you set up. Do you have any kind of banking system or anything like that? Like say for example, if a viewer wants to make a donation directly to you instead of going through me, it's just like is there a option for that?
There is.
How?
Pay directly to my bank account.
So bank to bank transfer?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that's the safest because in order to get that accomplished, you have to give away your banking information. So again, I'm ignorant. I don't know what the process is, but the less exposure both on your end and on the generous viewers end, I think should be protected. So we'll set you up with a PayPal and link it to your account.
Yeah.
A PayPal is a middleman basically, and it's a credit card processing service.
Yeah.
Online. So if they if we get an account set up for you and linked it to your bank account, whoever decides to donate directly to you through your PayPal account, and then whenever you want to transfer that balance to your bank, you just push one button and just go automatically, and we'll get that established for you.
I've never used it.
Yeah, I'm sure your two daughters are very familiar with it. Yeah, she's nodding. Yeah, I think you should appoint one of your daughters to help him establish a PayPal account and link it to his bank, because I don't want that. I don't want that responsibility to know his personal information either. Yeah. But we'll get that figured out. Meanwhile, thank you very much for tuning into my channel and you're ever supporting my channel. We accomplished something today with this gentleman. He's a little bit more jolly today compared to the second video. I appreciate that. But yeah, we'll figure it out, after the camera is off with your two daughters, and they'll get it set up for you, okay?
Well, my youngest daughter, she's well and truly pregnant.
You said voluntary or involuntary?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you said one of the two, but I might have misheard you.
The eldest one, she's sensitive.
Yeah.
She don't get married. She don't. Well, I don't know what her sexual preferences are.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what her sexual preferences are.
Well, that's another conversation, Ian. I don't think it's appropriate for this video.
I don't know. I don't ask.
Yeah, better not to. I mean, just let her live her life. What makes her happy.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good one. Please like the video, subscribe, and ring the bell, please.